now tuned into A-Vibe.
Yeah, I got the hard shade, so you already know I'm ready to show some love.
Who the fuck are you showing love to? Nobody wants your love in here.
Nah. AC's on. I'm feeling cool. I'm looking cool. I'm with my brothers. They looking cool. Y'all ready?
I don't know if I can take him seriously.
No, we love. That's funny.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Hey, after the night, your girl gonna leave with me.
It's a vibe.
And I might just pass her along. Hey, don't leave your girl around us. Whoa, hey, welcome to a Vibe Podcast.
Y'all need Jesus.
Glasses on glasses. We here, episode 106. I'm here with a few handsome gentlemen.
I fucking can't.
To my left, I got Quo, aka Quo Motion, aka Quo High as the Sky, Fly Guy. Tell them what it is.
What's up, little mamas?
Yeah.
And my fellas, it's your boy La Jota, and we back with another smooth jam for you, baby. I'm making it hot right now.
Hey, and to my right, I got one of the smoothest motherfuckers around. I got Pele Fresh, aka Nike Fresh, aka Pele Melee, aka Smooth It Out for you.
Hey Siri, you can go fuck
I
yourself.
don't know where I'm going with it, but yo, tell them what's
You
up,
done?
Rich. Yeah, I'm
All
done.
right. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Another episode. Let's get it.
Hey. Oh, and I didn't even introduce my damn self. I go by the name of Baldwin, aka Baldwin.
All right. Well, there's that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there it is.
If anyone missed that, it's Baldwin.
That's the announcement,
With a B.
right?
With a capital B.
And hold up. We got Big Rich doing the video switching
Yeah,
today.
shout out Big Rich,
Can't
special
forget
guest.
about Big Rich.
Special guest.
Hey, didn't do a mic check with your mic, so hopefully they can hear you. Let's see what's up, though.
What's going on, everybody? Let's get to it.
Oh, we got somebody else in the building too.
Hello.
We got the king of the braids.
Yes.
Tell him what
We
it
got
is,
the
yeah.
Dominican Travis
Yeah.
Scott.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
We got Harold.
Young Haro.
Yo, you got mad low. Are you trying to be smooth on the mic when you're talking? Yo, it's Harold.
That's what R&B does, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm putting the glasses back on.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Yo, you know what that is right there? That's the equivalent of we've seen this in fucking shows, but you know when a character has a mask and they take off their mask and there's another mask?
Yeah. Yep.
That's the equivalent.
Yep. That's literally what this is. Y'all shout out
I wear
shout out Jim
sunglasses.
Carrey. Shout out Jim Carrey, the movie The Mask.
It's hilarious.
I'm just saying shit.
I wear the sunglasses because
I
I
gotta
don't know if you
relax.
guys.
I'm getting to the point where I'm just saying shit on this pod.
If you guys
It's all
ever
love,
seen the
bro.
movie Big Daddy, the little kid, he puts his sunglasses on so no one can see him. So I don't really. When you guys put the clips out there, when I put the sunglasses on, I'm actually invisible.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel that.
No one can see me in the
You're
videos.
too fly to be invisible, bro.
It's
And
crazy.
speaking of being fly,
Oh boy.
started off the episode with the Usher instrumental because I want to give some flowers to Usher. He pulled up on motherfuckers on the NPR Tiny Desk, the performance that he had recently, and I feel like the timing of it. And let me know if you guys think I'm off, but
Yo, those glasses.
let me know if you guys think I'm off. But I think the timing of that was very strategic, and I'll say because the bullshit that we've seen on Versus with mother R&B singers just sounding like shit, and also because Chris Brown was on Drink Champs,
Mhm.
and it was brought up, a Versus versus him and Usher, and man, I didn't like he was paying homage, but he was also like, nah, it doesn't make sense. Like I have too many songs, and I thought it was a little bit disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie, it was it was subtle, but a little minor
Yeah.
disrespect. Like, damn, you serious?
But hold on though, because we talked about this off mic too. We definitely
I
was
think we
like,
have.
because it pulled up in the Discord where people were actually debating it. Shout out Pedro.
Word,
You know what I mean? They're in the Dro's watch party, but
Were they talking about that too?
yeah,
On the
now so
Discord?
yeah, the whole Discord was just like, yo, Pedro.
Shout out Pedro.
Usher or Chris Brown, and thing was Pedro was saying Chris Brown. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna disagree, but I'm not gonna agree at the same time. I feel like they're just in two different leagues, kind of. or just two different time periods? You know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
it's two different leagues. I think it's a great matchup. But it could go either. It would go either way. But I think I get what Brown was saying on Drink Champs, that he has too much of a catalog. His catalog is way bigger than Usher's. But dude, every artist that comes up with that argument, it doesn't make sense, because you only need 20. It's just 20 songs. If your 20 songs are better than the other 20, then you win, whether the catalog is bigger or not. So I don't know, but listening to Usher sing some of his hits, well, it wasn't even, he fucking sang Superstar. That's not even a hit, but motherfuckers are going crazy on the NPR for that. And like, just his vocal ability and his showmanship, which Chris Brown has all of that too.
Usher will win if if he's on stage and they do the rain thing and he starts dancing in the rain like he did
Like, You Got It
in
Bad?
that concert. Yeah, he'll win if he does
Does
that.
Versus have the budget for fucking rain?
I don't know, but they need to do it.
But we can't lie
They need
too.
to get that shit on
We
there.
can't lie too, because if Chris Brown gets the same rain and he does a backflip, it might be.
Well, when I see backflips, I think
My
of one
nigga,
person.
if it starts
I'll be so
if
mad.
it starts fake raining for both these R&B niggas, you know they're goats.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If the Versus pulls
Everyone
that
at the verses is gonna be soaked. They're gonna be pissed. Why did I spend money for this?
it better be the last song, right?
Damn.
The janitor's gonna pull up like, fuck this bullshit.
Yep, the janitor called out that day.
Bring out the wet vacs. But nah, what do you think, Rich? Who do you think would win, actually? Like a definite answer.
20 songs. I think it'd be very close. Chris has a very good chance of winning, though. I'm not gonna say Usher's taking it. I think Usher's a way better singer. Not way better. He's a better singer in my eyes. But Chris Brown also has like hits, like where he raps over old beats and shit. And if he plays those, if he's able to, like he'll get some wins that were unexpected. I think, like over some R&B songs from Usher. But
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Usher will win. You know what I'm saying? I think
it's gonna be
the
close.
songs are more impactful.
Yeah, so that's the same thing too. Yeah.
Impactful, timeless. Not to say that. See, I'm saying all this shit about Usher, but it's the same for Chris. Chris has all these attributes too, these traits. But I feel like it's just a little bit, by maybe like a couple hairs, Usher. And I could be wrong. It could go either way.
I
bro.
think it could.
go
It
either
just
way.
really, really depends on their set list.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what I mean? And, like, the order of each song that's going on. Because if Usher's playing songs that just don't pair well to, like, or lead well into his next songs, or Chris Brown does, I think the other artists will leverage that and just kill it. You know what I mean? Because obviously you can't compare to, like, You Got It Bad to anything in Chris's catalog. But at the same time, when you listen to songs that were big last year, like Go Crazy, can't compare that to any Usher song either. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they plan their catalog selection or the selection of the matchup, I think that's really going to be the deciding factor.
I think that during that matchup, there will be somebody that throws a wrench in there, and you have to kind of game plan. Like, you got to revert.
Chris Brown
You got
just
to audible
plays-
a little bit, game plan differently.
Yeah,
Chris
exactly.
Brown just plays the Run It remix with Jewels. Jewels comes out. His teeth may fall out, but
That's a straight slammer.
crazy.
Yo, I'm done making fun of Joel's teeth. That was him. That wasn't me.
Chris would lose that match.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
true. If the teeth fell out, he'd definitely
Yeah,
lose.
definitely.
Well, the
If
run
they
it,
stay in, though, he may win.
wait, y'all think Usher can't beat Run It like nothing?
I think he can Run It.
He would murk Run It.
Mine was more of a joke, but yeah, that's
As a slammer.
I mean, no, it was a big song.
thanks for
so-
understanding.
That was a big.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be a great matchup. I want to see it. Fuck it, man. Make it happen, y'all. And Chris
Yo,
Brown.
Versus, if you're listening, make it happen.
I don't like how Chris Brown answered that Nori question.
You think it makes sense though? Chris Brown came out probably at least a decade after Usher though. You know what I'm saying?
I think due to Usher's timeless music, it works.
Wait, who just battled? Wasn't it Omarion and someone?
Omarion
Yeah,
and Mario.
Mario.
Was it good? I didn't even watch it.
I had a
You
great
gotta
time
check out-
watching it, but
gotta check our last
Omarion
episode.
got murked.
Omarion got murked?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Omarion got murked. I know, right? You got
Well, I was
surprised?
thinking if Omarion and Chris Brown did it, they could just have a dance off.
That would have been fun to watch.
That would be fun to watch. Different styles of dancing too.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with the Mario and Omarion,
Omarion versus Omarion?
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah.
Whoops. Omarion versus Mario. Excuse me. Mario had less songs, but he just sounded so good. He sounded
did
so
he?
good, so his performance outshined whatever the fuck Mario was trying to pull off.
So you think? You think?
So then
Usher
that could
easily
be a
do that.
deciding
Yeah,
factor.
so that could happen.
Wow.
Chris Brown's a better singer than Omarion, probably.
Yeah. I would say so.
But I think Usher still has the upper hand when it comes to vocals.
Yeah,
he
so-
sounded so good on the NPR.
So then if you are taking that into consideration, then yeah, I think it gives a pretty big advantage to Usher because
You don't think Chris Brown's a better entertainer?
yeah, but what if like is he gonna sound like shit? Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's.
I don't
sounding
think
like
he won't
shit.
sound
Like you can do
shit.
all this, you can entertain everyone, but if you sound like shit,
So
then
Omarion did sound like shit in a lot of parts of that verses, but I don't think that would happen with Chris Brown. I don't think.
Nah, hell no.
It's not the
Hell
same.
no.
yo, Richie,
not
how
the
you
same.
feel?
Hell no.
Who you picking?
What do you think, yo?
I like how your hat says your name, but without the E.
What's in this margarita?
Shout out,
Do you not like it?
yo, shout out Pele making us all morning margs. I didn't even know morning margs was a thing.
It's
I didn't
afternoon
know,
now.
I didn't know there was specifics to a morning margarita.
It's afternoon.
But
I
we
probably could
here.
have just made a regular fucking margarita.
But we feeling good. Arriba, quote on got something.
Wait,
but it's all
Richie, do
good.
you like it? He doesn't like it.
No, I do like
He
it.
doesn't
I
like
don't
it.
know what a morning margarita is. That's
It's
So
this.
it's really just replacing the lemon juice with orange juice and then adding a little bit of grapefruit juice. Well, actually, it's not supposed to be grapefruit. It's supposed to be, fuck.
Whatever.
I know the juice is Ohana juice, but I can't.
Hey, 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 hey. One time, baby. Yeah. Pa arriba. One time for the pa abajo. Two times for the pa centro. Hey, y pa dentro.
I didn't even do it with you.
Let's get it.
That was petty. That was petty, yo. You didn't want to do it. Why didn't you
didn't.
want to do it?
I don't know. You got too hype out of nowhere. I was nervous.
So Richie, Usher, that's the final answer.
That's it.
Can you explain?
Usher?
Usher.
Can you elaborate?
I don't know. I grew up with his music.
All right, it works.
I respect that. Yeah. The thing is, too, like, I became a Chris Brown fan years later. Like, actually, 3 years ago, when Katie actually introduced me to Chris Brown, he was like, no, this is his real catalog. You know what I mean? And,
What does that actually mean? His real catalog. What were you listening to prior?
not
Just
like
the
in a
hits?
sense, like literally, but like a lot of I was listening to a lot of commercial, like not like commercial,
that's
but
what-
like his mainstream radio songs, like all
Gotcha.
the time. And I was like, you know what? Kind of feels like it's all the same. But like she was like, no. This is the stuff that like, you know what I mean? That's not played on the radio, but like is really incredibly good. So
I'll
That song
say-
Superhuman with Carrie Hilson.
One.
yeah.
Crazy.
That was a great.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
love
great
that
one. I don't
song.
even think that was on the album per se, though.
No, it wasn't. I only can find it on YouTube. I can never. I don't think it's on like Spotify or Apple or shit like that.
One thing that
Sucks.
one thing that Chris Brown doesn't have over Usher is that he does not have a classic album. He doesn't have a Confessions.
Ooh.
The nigga makes albums with fucking 36 songs on it, but are they classics?
That shit was actually crazy. That album with 36. on it.
They're all good. No, don't get me wrong. They're all
I
good.
also think that Usher is a little more versatile when it comes to music, and throughout the years. Like, oh my gosh, like OMG, oh my gosh.
I love that song.
Sing
that's
sing
a
that
good-
again.
that's a good song.
Do that. Like, there you go. I like that.
Wow.
He had a little bit of twang to that.
After tonight, don't leave your girl around Rich, yo.
180 for him, and it sounded good. It was, it definitely was. It was popping off.
Yeah, he
at
was
the
switching.
time when it came out, but it was a really good song.
But Richie, I could have pictured you dancing to like in the hallways of Salem High to Chris Brown songs.
That's the song.
Like I picture you'd be doing that.
Have you? I mean, you've known me for how long? Have I ever?
You did a little bit back in the day.
In the halls?
No, just in like culinary class, you were dancing.
I mean, I'm with my boys. I'm just having a good time.
All right. Fucking Baldwin.
Hey, sometimes you gotta dance it off, baby. We're here. It's a motherfucking vibe podcast. Shit, drinks is full to the brim.
Is that more
Got
than
the-
margarita hitting?
Got the spinning rims.
left, nigga.
It's crazy.
But I can go all day.
Yeah.
With this topic specifically, it's a really good one. But yeah, I'm picking Usher. I think
I'll have to watch the Usher.
maybe it's recency
thing.
bias because I just watched Usher absolutely kill that performance on the Tiny Desk. He still looks great. He's in his 40s and he just looks great. Singing great.
You know who else looks great for their age? Mary J. Blige.
Ooh, y'all peep me fucking text y'all, right?
And then I looked at the video.
Nobody wanted to talk about how good Mary's looking in
That's
her.
somebody's auntie, yeah.
Bro, I don't care whose auntie it is, man. I hope she's in the next cookout because she is looking fine as hell.
I don't know exactly where you saw her last.
There's a music video with Fabulous.
Okay, so the last time I saw her, Jeffrey told me to watch this show, Umbrella Academy. She's in it.
She's not in that.
She's in it.
I watched that.
She's in it.
When?
She's one of the agents. It's one of the two agents.
Oh, in the first couple seasons. Yeah, my bad. Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know how long ago that season was, but in that show, she was looking pretty good.
Well, Baldwin, you just mentioned an auntie. She actually plays someone's like gangsta ass aunt in some show. that I was on.
Power.
Cole said that. I didn't say
Yeah.
auntie. I didn't
She
say
tells
auntie.
the dude he go gets a shotgun and just straight murders him in front of their own house. The cops come and she just says, "Take the body away." Pretty much in a nutshell. She doesn't say it like that, but they don't charge her for anything. They don't charge the kid for anything.
She's actually in like all. Not to call her auntie, keep calling her auntie, but
Yeah, that's
she
pretty
does
rude.
well. She does well in those roles in movies. Like,
It makes sense.
but now let's talk about how fucking fine she was looking. I didn't even hear the song. I didn't even hear the snippet. I just saw her.
I actually didn't hear this.
I saw her move in ways that I've never seen her move. Like she was like grinding, and like she was just doing a little bit more of a seductive. You know, Mary. She kind of does like that hopping around hip hop dance. She was like whining a little bit slow, and she was
Little
in a
sexual
bikini.
seduction?
Yeah, she looked good. I'm like, damn, and she twerked a little bit. I'm like, okay, Mary, shake it,
Well, speaking of twerking,
Yo.
shake it.
not to take the spotlight off of Mary, but speaking of twerking,
Nah. Let's get some more love to Mary. She was
right.
looking good. Quote, did you see it? Quote, I know you're a fan.
I
of
did
Mary.
see it, but I feel like I can't talk about this. I feel like I'm related somehow. Some way. I don't know what it is.
How are you related to
I
her?
feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
like one of JQ's aunts is gonna reach out and be like,
yo,
"Don't you talk
man,
about Mary like
no,
that."
for real. Like, yo, no, Mary's been in my household since I was a little kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Legitimately, Mary and Missy Elliott, the first two.
It's like fucking your babysitter.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like some shit like that.
That's such a crazy.
It just feels like I'm not
comparison.
supposed to say it. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that's unsaid. Like, you understand, but you just can't say it.
But that shit happens in real life, man. Motherfuckers be fucking their babysitters later on in life.
Yeah, but not your aunt as a babysitter.
She's not JQ's aunt.
He just said he feels related.
Somehow, some way, I don't know. It don't make sense. We probably never met, but you know.
We probably.
I like the
He's still
probably.
leaving the.
I like the probably. I like the probably.
Still leaving like the space for it to be true.
Yeah, he could have met her. He could have been 2 years old. Doesn't remember. He got held by Mary.
All right. Happens all the time. Every time I go out and see family or somebody, I'm like, oh, I held you when you were a baby. All right. I'm like, all the time.
But are they fine?
But nigga.
That's his family, man. Come on.
That's the night.
There's no reason to put a beat on after that. There's fucking no reason.
Yo.
This guy's crazy. These morning margaritas are hitting him.
I just want to. I'm just having fun, bro. I already talked. I just want when I'm sitting here. I just want to have fun. Mary's looking good. She's looking fucking great. How old is Mary? I'm sorry.
She's
We'll get off the
definitely-
topic quick, just for Quo.
Definitely late 40s.
Yeah, can you please stop talking about Quo's family like that?
Apparently, she used to babysit Quo.
I'd have.
Cool.
All the music I listened to from her. Oh my God.
Nah, she's great. She looked great. She was, like I said, it was just like a different look for her.
JQ's mom would just leave the house and then play Mary, and that'd be like him getting babysat.
Yeah. No, for real.
He was safe at home by himself at that age with Mary playing.
Every Sunday morning, there's Mary, Missy Elliott, and Jill Scott playing all day long growing up.
There you go.
So,
It's a good
yeah.
morning.
And that other man that we will speak of in a little bit. But
Oh,
We don't
God.
even say
Oh
that.
God, yo,
oh, my fault, yeah.
we
we have
gotta
good news,
pretend
bro.
like we gotta pretend. I can't like we never grew up with him because that's
We never grew up with.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I
That.
mean, we did.
It's like I don't know that nigga. Like,
we
you know
were
what I mean?
stepping and we were dipping and
Oh,
we were
goodness.
dancing to his shit.
I
Unfortunately,
didn't.
he had a lot of good ones, man. But anyways,
Yikes.
um,
We gotta talk about it now.
Dangerous territories.
no, I want to keep positive vibes. Mary was looking great.
Meg
Her
Thee
ass was
Stallion,
looking-
twerking,
I think
dude. That's
Mary
what I was
might have
trying
got
to
her
get
ass
to.
done or something. Or I don't know, but she was looking thick as hell, like in the butt area. She looked really
Maybe
good.
she's just thick.
And you know what it made me think of too? I feel like she's in a space where she's very comfortable in her skin. And for us that we grew up on, Mary and shit like that, she's always been like a little bit, no bullshit, she's always been a little bit insecure. So
How do you know? You
so
talked
it
to her? She
feels
told you?
from interviews, her music.
Alright.
She's kind of just she's very open to talking about relationships and like shit that she's gone through.
Wait, is she in a relationship?
It wasn't. I don't know.
She
I don't
married,
know.
probably?
She was hugged up on somebody in that video, grinding, shaking ass a little bit.
That's a music video, Baldwin.
Whatever. She looked great doing it. That's all that matters.
Baldwin's like, damn, I wish I was there.
Hell yeah.
I wish she babysat me.
It's all right. So R. Kelly, 30 years sentence.
We still skipped Meg before we get to the bad story.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
so crazy.
That's not a bad
That's not
story.
bad.
That's good.
Oh, well, talking about the bad person. Sorry.
So Meg, I
Fuck
guess
yeah.
we'll skip to Meg.
Nah, dude.
She was shaking ass. She was like, hey, she was shaking ass.
Richie, what was happening in that?
I had that.
Shaking. That girl was shaking. I swear to God, I
swear to God.
I swear to God, I was looking at my phone. I felt the earth shaking.
There was a mini tremor.
I was like, Baldwin.
Question.
Look at this.
Question. I don't know if any of y'all would know, but was she a stripper? She does
I
that
don't
way
know.
too good.
I mean, some girls just, have that talent.
She just got it in her. So we don't know if she was a stripper.
I don't know. Google it, yo. Hey, Siri.
Google it, yo.
Siri doesn't listen to me.
Yo, can we
so-
bring back the Hey Siri segment?
Hey, Siri. Was Meg Thee Stallion a stripper?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is Megan Thee Stallion a stripper.
You're stupid. She's so...
Siri
Siri
don't
Whoa,
know.
what'd she say?
Oh, now I gotta read it.
Let's see. Siri's back.
All right, so was Meg Thee Stallion a stripper?
I'm gonna guess no.
Nah, I'm gonna say no.
Look at that shaking ass.
She's good.
Yeah.
She looks great, man.
No, she wasn't a stripper.
She's fine, but
She just knows what she's doing.
I think everything about it was great. I think the angle that whoever was recording that shit was like in the perfect angle too. Them things were going woof, 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 like in sequence. It was amazing. There's an art. There's an art to this. There's art. There's an art to that twerking shit.
yeah,
dog.
there really is. There really is.
You know damn well some girls can't do it.
Some of the videos when girls try and they can't, they're hilarious.
These white girls are learning though. Holy shit! You see?
These
These-
flashbacks right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
holy shit. While Richie's looking up Meg Thee Stallion being a stripper.
Well, no, she's not.
Not that this
Yes.
Sorry.
So he got 30 years. You got it?
No, I already answered. She's not.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't.
All right, cool.
My bad. I was reading seven facts about her, though. They're not that interesting, but there were 7 facts about her. It said 7 interesting facts. They weren't fucking interesting.
Oh, give us one.
Well, let me go back to 1.
She's a college graduate, isn't she?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Really fucking pretty.
She takes her craft seriously and began writing at 16.
Told you.
Her nickname, the Stallion, comes from her height. She wants you to know Houston is her city.
She wants you to know?
Yep. She is out to save the planet. She's fucking Captain Planet's wife.
What?
She is multi-talented. She is a multi-talented scholar. When she's not lighting the world on fire with her lyrics, she's probably watching your favorite anime.
She better be.
That's hilarious. That's fucking
She better
hell. I'm
continue
not gonna
shaking
lie.
ass
That's a bar.
after all that line she was doing on Tory Lanez. She better keep shaking ass to fucking keep the fucking narrative away from all that shit.
Megan is a big horror movie stan and
Do what you
wants
gotta
to
do.
make a horror movie one day. And those are the 7 interesting facts about
Can
Megan
you-
Stallion.
I mean, I feel like you guys will agree, but we need to get her on the podcast.
Yeah, officially. I'm down.
If we get, never mind.
What was the Save the World thing? What was that one?
One thing you'll quickly learn about Meg Thee Stallion is she is a woman of many talents and interests, and one of the most interesting ones includes saving the earth.
One ass shake at a time, baby. Doing it right.
Yes,
I love
yes. Ladies, keep it going. Keep it going. We love it. So R. Kelly, 30 years sentence is official. Put a stamp on it. You're going to be there for 30, bro.
That nigga's locked up.
They won't let him out.
Akon just sang at the end of his trial. It's crazy.
Hold on. What?
Just kidding. The song came on at the end of his trial.
Yo, that's
He got
so-
locked up.
That's just rubbing it in.
Yeah. Oh
face.
my
Imagine
God.
That song just drops. Locked up. And imagine if he like wrote it.
You know what happens? Styles P just comes out of nowhere. Locked up, they won't let me out.
They even have like a court order. Like even when he gets out, he's not allowed to be around children and shit like that.
Hopefully he
wow.
doesn't live near a school.
Is there any details? Is there any details besides that?
I didn't read anything.
He's
There
on
probably
Suicide
is,
Watch.
but
Suicide Watch.
He's not doing too well in the pen, huh?
didn't he get beat up recently? Or maybe not.
Now
recently.
somebody got beat up.
Someone got beat up.
Oh, the dude that killed Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah, he got beat up. Which
He got
good,
his
you
ass beat.
deserved
Oh
it.
my God, yeah, he got his ass beat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of, I know we're going off of everything,
Yeah.
but there was another one. I watched a video of some guy in a courtroom, and some guy comes out of nowhere and sucker punches him, but everyone's happy for it. But I didn't read the story behind it. Like this dude just starts trying to beat his ass in the courtroom.
Cut
I'm
the
assuming he
lights.
did something bad, but I don't. You might have seen that. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess the guy that was
whoop his ass
being
and
tried killed. I'm pretty sure he killed his mother, not his mother, but
The other person's mother.
person that was whipping his ass.
Oh, good. Then yeah, beat his ass.
And then threw his kid in the river alive,
Oh my God.
like a 3-year-old boy,
Oh, I would have shot him.
and that's why he jumped on him and tried to whip his ass.
Good. No, good. I'm happy he tried to beat his ass then. Hopefully he one day successfully
Yo,
beats his
motherfuckers
ass.
are crazy out here, yo. Everybody be careful out there. Because there's just people that just have without any real motives, are just fucking murking people for no damn reason. One of my coworkers was telling me about a story that happened a week and a half ago where a mother was just pushing her baby in a stroller, and a motherfucker pulled out of, this was in New York, came out of the bushes and just murked her and ran away. I don't think he killed the baby, but murked her and just ran
Did he
off.
steal
This
something
was at
too?
8
or-
p.m., still daylight.
Did he steal something too?
No,
or-
I don't think so. He just dipped off. That's
Oh, well then.
Fucking
what
wild.
I'm saying. Like, people are just like
Well, stay safe, dude.
people are like in a weird space where they're just like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Now we're definitely I don't want to talk about it too much, but we're
Yeah.
definitely in a weird part of like our lives where there's just crazy shit happening around the world.
Yeah.
Like every fucking day. It's like, what the fuck?
A whole lot of stuff, man. But outside
People
of
need to
all
listen to Bob Marley. Just get high all the time.
Or just we need more Meg Thee Stallions.
yeah, we need more ass shaking. We need more positivity.
We actually have a lot of ass shaking. I just don't think we see it enough. I think we need to see
I
more.
think that's
We don't
right.
see it
I think
enough?
you're right. I think you're right.
I follow a lot of women that are just doing that.
I'm talking like we as like a culture.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like people need to stop looking at girls shaking their ass on their phone and go see it in person.
Ooh.
Then everyone will be happier.
Strip club. We need another
to a
strip.
fucking
Yo,
strip
you
club,
spin that
strip
ghetto
club.
gospel, god damn it. Yeah.
Strippers need love too.
All right, y'all.
Girls
Everybody
shaking
run it
their
up.
asses need
If you
love
want to
too.
throw, we'll get a GoFundMe going so we can open up a new strip club
No, why we need to do that?
after tonight.
Oh my god.
We could, JQ. What if we put a strip pole inside the studio?
Just literally right in front of the table.
That's JQ's dream. He's been
Yo,
saying that
I
since
would
we
cry. I genuinely would cry. I'd cry. I'll start my own podcast and by myself doing that. Just right here.
just be JQ throwing monies.
Just
Do we know
Throwing
any
monies?
strippers?
Say
No, I don't
yes,
think we
baby,
could, do
yes.
we? No.
JQ will be throwing some ones and then picking the ones up and then throwing one again.
We could literally move. We could move the set. Well, we could actually put it like right here. We could move the set this way, and then in every podcast is just a stripper in back of us.
Nah, I want it in front. I would be facing the other way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep.
You'll just
I'm
be
gonna keep
looking
it
back every
It's
time.
like, oh.
And for some reason,
To be honest, it'd be
For
funnier
some
if
reason,
we
I'll be like,
weren't.
JQ, mic control. It's like, man, there's ass shaking behind me. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? That'd be crazy if I was to even say anything while there's some ass shaking behind.
Oh,
you.
I'd be saying some shit, but not anything I want to be putting on the
It'd
mic.
be the most silent podcast ever.
No.
I'd be wanting to do camera work all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out Booty.
Yeah. Shout out clappers, yo.
The clappers clap together.
Shout out,
Remember
women.
that.
You guys are great.
Shout out all the clappers. We love you.
That's not an audience clapping. That's cheeks clapping.
What's the voices then?
That's me in the background. That's my
JQ squealing.
Just
that's my
JQ.
whimpers of joy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Shout out,
Hilarious.
word whimpers.
Did you guys see? So I think I asked you, but no one saw the McDonald's Happy Meal clip. It's fucking hilarious.
Can you explain exactly what it
So
was?
Raffy told me to look it up. So
Shout out, Raph.
Raph. I got a haircut
Shout out,
from him
Raph.
yesterday. Raffy always making me look pretty. Thank you, man. He's like, oh, when you get home, look up the McDonald's baby daddy, baby mama drama thing. I was like, all right. So I look it up. So, and he kind of explained it. So in a nutshell, every day or once a week or whatever, this woman's baby's daddy drops off a Happy Meal to his kid. But the baby mama has 4 kids. 1 is his, the other 3 aren't. But he only brings 1 Happy Meal for his kid. So she's talking all this shit saying, I'm gonna expose him, da-da. So she's like, I got 4 kids, like you only bring 1 Happy Meal? I'm like, yeah, I brought it. He's like, I brought it for my son. She's like, but I got 4 kids. He's like, but they ain't mine.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, the video is hilarious.
This
'cause
could be a
they're-
good conversation.
It's like really funny because and then she's obviously trying to expose him, like, oh, you don't do shit for my kids, but they're not his fucking kids.
What would you guys do?
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I knew that question was coming after I brought this up too.
Obviously.
But like,
What would you
it was
guys
really
do?
funny because he's like, he's like with a smile on his face. He's just like, they ain't my kids.
I'm not even like completely mad at that.
One thing I didn't watch was people's reactions. Yeah, there's like reaction videos and all that, and people's opinions, and they actually interview them after. And I haven't watched any of that, but
Yeah, this actually goes back to my favorite internet meme. And this actually involves Michael Jordan. And we all know the famous saying by Michael Jordan. Can you please censor this for the
Yeah, I
masses?
got you.
But it is
don't censor that. That's hilarious. That doesn't need censoring.
I will, because censors make it funny anyways. So, nah, man, man, they ain't my kids, man, dog. Like, no, all right.
So
A Happy Meal.
many-
Hold on. I'm sorry, my bad. It just, how some shit just comes out. But
yeah, no,
let me-
no, for sure. That was
so
a
the
joke.
considerate thing to do is to buy the Happy Meals, right? I'm not totally mad at like the premise of like, it's not his kids, because it's not. Should he get shit for it? No. Should he buy the Happy Meal? Probably. He should buy the extra 3 Happy Meals, but you can't get
What
mad
if he
at him
doesn't make a lot of money? What if he's just trying to, this is for him and his kid? It's just like, why? What if,
All right.
Could be
You
struggling.
pull up to a cookout empty-handed, right? Nobody asked you to bring anything, right? But, the considerate thing to do is to bring something. Does it always happen? Should you get shit for it? Maybe here and there there'll be whispers of people talking shit. But for the most part, it is what it is. Right? Is that a bad comparison?
no.
Uh,
I was thinking of like a counter.
yeah, I was trying to flip that.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things like you can't really give shit for, like, if you don't ask for something specifically, you can't give shit to them, but you would think the person would be considerate to just bring something, but, sometimes it doesn't always work out
Yeah,
that
I think
way.
her argument in this thing was like, you make my other 3 kids like feel worthless, like blah blah blah, which is understandable,
So
but
are the other-
they're not his kids.
Are the other baby daddies just not in the picture?
So obviously we don't know the full story. I
Exactly,
didn't
we
read
don't
the
know.
interviews after, or I listened to the interviews after, so I'm not 100% sure. But it was you guys should watch it because it's a hilarious video.
I
Because
definitely
he's
wanna
just
watch
like,
it.
he pulls up in a car and just comes out with 1 Happy Meal. And she's like, where are the other Happy Meals?
That's
Like,
wicked dickhead shit. That is
Yeah,
dickhead shit.
yeah.
But Damn, but I'm still not mad at it. But it's dickhead shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could see, like, a couple ways, like, you know, because I was always raised not to, like, if there's people hungry around you, you don't eat in front of them, or
Yeah,
at
Bowling, you
least
want half the
offer-
sandwich?
or at least offer them food. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like consideration.
What if the other little kid's like, my dad's better than yours? That'd be so fucked up.
I would, but honestly, if it was a situation where, like, you know, I wanted to feed my kid, but I didn't want to, I would just pick up my kid for a
Yeah,
bit.
pick him
you
up,
know,
makes
and
sense.
then just go out, you know, just so it's not even worth that conversation to have. You know what I mean? Or it's inconsiderate to the other kids that are a little hungry.
Maybe he's petty as fuck because she had kids with other baby daddies, and she's like, I'm gonna make her.
Oh, like yeah, like
There's so many like
the
different,
kid that he
which
has
still
is-
makes him an asshole.
the kid
like,
is the
for doing it a
firstborn,
little
and then
bit.
the other ones are from other
Maybe
baby
I'm
daddies.
just throwing that out there.
Super petty, super petty, human nature.
Petty Betty.
Rich, where we at in time? You see it on the screen? Should
We're-
show
we're
it on
at
the screen.
half.
We're at what? Half? All right, we'll go on intermission. Wait.
All right. Did you say bye? I thought you said bye.
Bye.
You are now tuned into A Vibe.
Sir Topham hats.
What?
Sir Topham's.
We top them and we drop them and we flop them and we be happening, ding, and we back, baby.
Oh, shit.
We back in the second half of a motherfucking Vibe podcast. Shit. Oh, Rich, you got something in your cup. Oh, the other Rich squared. We all got a little sign. Let's get it, baby.
So
Pa
you're
arriba.
like in between two Richies.
Pa abajo.
How does that feel?
Al centro. Y pa dentro. There's a motherfucking
How does it
Richie
feel
sandwich.
to be
Pause.
between us?
Pause.
I'm not pausing shit. I meant what I said.
We might as well keep the fucking theme going. After the night. Whoa. Oh, that's a pause. That's a pause. That's super pause. That's super pause.
We're all comfortable with what we say.
Oh shit, nah, fuck it, yeah, fuck it. Hey, after the night, hey,
It's a vibe.
don't leave your girl around us. It's a vibe for real. Yeah, the place is real. Yeah,
Can I read something real quick?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So prior to the podcast, I was just scrolling through Twitter. We all know how funny, fucking sexual, how crazy Twitter can be. So
you nasty motherfucker too.
what?
Yeah, finish.
So this is NFL explicit. I'm assuming in some interview or on a podcast or something this was said. Hopefully it's not made up, but it's fucking hilarious. So this is a quote by Ocho Cinco, Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson, the NFL wide receiver, whoever doesn't know. So this is a quote from him about pregame, like before games. He writes, I always nutted on my gloves before games. I didn't trust anyone except my own kids to catch that ball.
After the night. Don't leave your gloves around me. True player for real. Don't leave them gloves around me, boy.
That is one of the funniest fucking things ever.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't know if I'm assuming it's not true. If it is true,
Yeah,
that's
nah,
fucking...
Chad Ocho, he be capping. He be capping. That's a part of his personality, though. He's mad goofy. He just says some wild shit. I don't know if you guys have ever watched I Am Athlete.
Yeah, he's been on that.
He's very funny.
Is
very
he on
funny.
it all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was on it like occasionally. Okay.
He's very funny, and it's funny when every time there's rappers on the show, he always tries to like battle rap them. He's like, "Oh, y'all don't know, but you know, I've been in the studio, da da da," and then he be on some bullshit, and then what's his name? Brandon Marshall starts like hitting the table, and then he'll start freestyling some bullshit, and then everybody just plays it up like it's hot, but it's obviously
Yeah, I might have brought this up before, but he does something where every time he goes out to a restaurant, he leaves a crazy tip and then like writes like a funny note or a joke or something. Like I think he gave someone like $1,000 and it was like one, and then his note was like, I had 1,000 yards this season. Here you go, or something like that. He like does weird. No, it's not weird. It's like nice things like that.
Yeah.
But the number he gives in the tip is always relevant to something he did in like his
when it comes
NFL
to, like,
career or
yards.
personally or something. Like
That's dope. Shout out to him for that.
once he gave like a good amount of money and was like, I can afford this because I only drive a Nissan Sentra or something like that. Like something weird like
It's like
that.
the opposite of what Antonio Brown does.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah. We don't talk about him.
Antonio Brown will give you the negative version of that. Like whatever his yards are, he'll like whatever the opposite.
Well,
of
he'll
that
probably
is.
give you $1 and be like, "They just cut me from the NFL. I can't. I'm not giving you shit. Like fuck you."
I'm unemployed. Fucking Antonio Brown's hilarious.
All right,
Something's wrong
Richie,
with
what you
that
got,
motherfucker.
man?
Just a quick question. I just want to rattle a few brains here.
You're looking like a rapper right now. The way you have your hat back and the shades on.
The Swiss Beats is in the building.
Damn, nigga.
Hey.
Shit. After the night. Don't leave your girl around Rich to play it for real. That's my nigga for real.
So there's just a little bit of context.
Yeah.
It's your perception, and how you view. That's as far as I'm going to go because it's an open question.
Gotcha.
Okay. Do you guys? So do you look into the world or do you take in the world?
Wow, this is very broad and just like in your face.
I kind of want Crow to answer first.
I gotta
after
take
that.
off the hard glasses for this one.
Now I'm gonna admit and confess that I was high when I thought about this.
Nigga, you might be high now.
Maybe.
Shit.
When you just did the sunglass thing, it reminded me of Lil Wayne in the booth.
Live from the murder, gotcha.
he lifts his sunglasses and his eyes are basically shut. We still can't see your fucking eyes, dude.
So what do y'all think?
My
What do
bad.
you-
Can you repeat that? Holy shit.
Yeah, I got you.
My fault, yo.
Do you look into the world or do you take in the world?
Yo, shout out Quo doing the video. You know what I mean?
One time.
Hey, after the night, y'all, don't leave your girl around Quo to play for real.
So you gonna answer the question?
I'm trying to avoid it as much as I can.
I'll answer.
As you
If
can
I
see, I am deflecting like a
If I
motherfucker.
was
That's hard.
if I was to think of myself and think of how this question is, and I know it's an open question, depends on how you take it. But if I was to think of myself, my answer would be I look at the world.
You look at the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I'm so sorry, but can you repeat it one more time?
This shit's a trip, huh?
Yeah, because I really got. All right, I'm putting my drink down.
This is why I wrote it down because
You wrote it too.
I'm ready to answer it. I'm ready to answer it.
All right,
Ready?
here we go. Take
Do
the
you-
glasses off.
do you look out into the world?
Oh yeah, so I look out into the world. Not I look at the world. Fucking that one.
So, do you look out into the world or do you take the world in?
He still can't fucking answer it.
I take the world in because I'm still doing whatever I'm doing, regardless of what's happening in the world. Does that
It's
make
such
sense?
a crazy answer because it makes sense depending on how you look at the question. It's an open question, so it can literally be answered.
Because I don't
however
think
you
what I do is dictated by whatever's happening outside. But to a certain extent, yes, because when things happen, they happen, and we have to bring it up in the podcast. Well, we don't have to, whatever we're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, when we do this pod or when I'm making music or whatever, it's all off of feelings and off our own vibes that we create ourselves, not necessarily the world. Maybe subconsciously we do take some shit in and it comes out subconsciously, but for the most part, I think we create our own vibes and you know what I'm saying?
That's great. That was a great answer. It was really good. Holy shit.
Come on, Richie, you answer.
No, I still haven't answered it. I've had this.
JQ, can
I've
you
had this
answer?
question in my phone for like a week and a half. I don't know how to answer.
Can
it.
you answer that or no?
Ask the question again, please.
He's gonna laugh
Hard. It's like a fucking
right
spelling
after you
bee.
fucking.
Can you repeat the word again? Can you say it in a sentence?
That's crazy.
Do you look
tough.
out into the world
Yeah.
or do you take in the world?
Do I look out into the world?
Or do you take it in?
You know what I mean? Actually, I think this is a little easier than I'm thinking of. I don't taking into the world. Oh shit, this is deeper than I.
Like when you like. See, I don't want
It's
to.
easy.
I'm
Nope,
trying
it's
to
actually hard as
perceive
shit.
perceive it in a way where I have more control because I don't want anything to be dictated from an outside.
Well, see, I think
source.
that's the difference in opinion because I didn't say I look out in the world like I look out for things, like I look for things to come.
It's how you view it, your perception.
It's how I'm viewing the question.
Yeah.
So we're all viewing the question probably differently. You're probably viewing it in the way where I just thought, and you're answering that you're not looking for anything. You're looking like you're taking it in and just letting it come. I didn't mean it like that, like I'm looking for answers or looking for something. I just meant like, to be honest, when I said I'm thinking like of myself, like picturing myself, it's more me looking at the world, like judging the world. Because I'm fucking, you guys know, I'm fucking judgmental as shit. So like, that's how I looked at it. That's how I answered the question. So it all depends on how you take that question.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I made
And
sure
obviously
I
right
said
there,
it's
me
an
and Baldwin
it's
took
an
it
open
differently.
question.
Yeah, we answered it differently. We took the question. Yeah, we took the question differently.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm more conscious of myself than I am of the world. You know what I mean? I think that's how I'm interpreting it. Like, do I sit there and watch the world and kind of wonder what's going on, or am I more focused on the world, or am I more focused on myself living in this world? Does that make sense?
I feel like you're answering on the lines of Baldwin, but still slightly different. So, but like that's going back to what I said. We're all taking it differently. We're all listening to the question differently.
Looking out into the world is fucking takes way more energy. I feel like.
See, but I didn't take it like that. So like me looking at it is me thinking like, what the fuck's going on? Like y'all are stupid. This world is dumb. Like that's how I'm looking at it. You guys are looking at it more about yourselves than anything else. So we're like I said, we're all answering differently and all taking the question differently.
Wow, good shit, Rich.
That's wild. That's wild.
That was a good question. It was crazy, but
That's tonight. We taking over the world, baby. Hey, we back.
yeah, I
baby.
still have that missile from Amazon.
Oh,
Kidding, I never bought that. You gotta-
don't say that you have. Yo, don't say you have a missile when I'm playing the Usher instrumental, bro.
You know what's funny that you got the missile and then you also bought a slingshot, so you're gonna mount
the missile in the slingshot.
The
That's
missile.
crazy.
That is crazy. That is
Kind of impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah, that's because Little Richie was a badass kid. He was fucking hitting niggas with rocks.
Yeah, how bad were you, Rich?
So the rock thing, did I ever tell you that story?
Yes, just tell me. You can tell it right now on the pod, baby.
No,
you a badass
like,
kid.
I didn't do anything. Well, I did do something,
you
but it
just
didn't.
snitched on yourself, man. It's all good.
I don't even want to tell the story.
Oh man, come on, Rich, you got it. Come on, he was a badass kid.
I
bro.
wasn't. I was a good kid. Good kid. I didn't do anything bad.
Now, did you ever hit somebody with a slingshot?
Slingshot, no.
With a stick?
Just a straight barehanded rock. I probably thrown a rock at somebody.
So, we've probably all thrown rocks at people, but like, so
A rock at
I'm
a
just
car.
hoping you guys threw a rock at someone. No, like, so my fence had a yard. My fence had a yard. My yard had a fence. So fucking.
Do you look into the world or outside the world?
Do you want me to repeat the question?
So some
Can
some
you use
kid
it in a
kept,
sentence?
Some kid kept like throwing things over the fence at like me and I want to say like a couple people, and I didn't really know who. Like it's kind of like it happens, and you're like, where did that come from? But then it kept happening, so we noticed. So my fence had like a little, like the middle of the fence had a post to keep it up. I'm sure you guys know what a fucking fence looks like. So I could put my foot on the fence and like stand up over and look over the fence.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I did that, and like I could see these kids like throwing shit at us. So I got off the fence and picked up a rock, and like they started running, but I still threw it anyway, and it hit this kid in the head.
How big was the rock?
It wasn't that big. It was like that. I don't
A
know.
little baby rock, a little pebble.
He was bleeding after that. Wow! Don't throw rocks in my yard,
Dude,
dude.
literally got a cannon too. Just
Come on, that's like you do something. Don't expect someone to retaliate. Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I just gonna let
I
someone
mean,
throw
I
shit at me?
expect you to retaliate.
Damn straight.
Yeah, I guess how that's.
So, you know how we were talking about robots? Actually, last time you were here, we were talking about robots.
I don't even remember this conversation.
And I was talking about how the Google engineer got fired.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
actually got interviewed. I forgot what network it was, but one of the news networks, he got interviewed. And he was just, talking a little bit more about it. And then it made me think of, I think at one point, right? Yeah, they're doing all this shit with robots, and it's getting to the point where like these niggas are getting feelings and all this bullshit.
Yeah, iRobot's about to be a real
Right.
life event.
And I feel like it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna figure out a way to get our consciousness in a robot, so we can get, so we
Richie's
can,
worried.
so our souls can live forever.
That's nuts.
So
I
was
don't want to
thinking
live
that.
forever. So
and
I'm
I
not
wanted to
letting them
ask
put-
y'all. I wanted to ask
Fuck
y'all.
that.
Would you guys put your soul in a robot? If let's say you were 80 in your deathbed and you had the option to either continue like living through in a like a robot body or just let it go.
Easy button.
I would just let it go.
Yes.
Yes to what? Like you take the
Yes.
the
I'm
robot.
in with it, baby. I'm
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no because the fact that we all are conscious that one day our lives are gonna end.
Yeah, we're not
pushes-
meant to live forever.
pushes us to do more things, pushes us to have more. So for us to live forever, there's nothing to care about.
If my consciousness and all that shit is in a robot, and I'm 300 years old, I guess, because they transferred it at some point. What the fuck am I going to be doing for 300 years?
Plus, you're 300 years old. Everybody you've known and some has died.
Yeah, but they didn't die if they did the same thing you did.
I guess you're right.
Nigga, I am going in a robot. You guys are capping.
You're gonna miss me when I die, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather have you on a robot in a robot.
If it's time, it's time.
But I don't want to be in a robot.
Imagine we're all robots just still potting.
Nah.
You fucking fire.
Do we sound like robots? Like, hi, Baldwin.
Robots
Like, I
talking
don't know.
into a robot. Ooh, trippy.
Did you guys catch that verses?
Did you guys catch the verses? Chris Brown ain't shit. Usher ain't shit either.
Nah, if
but it
it's-
was a good time to watch.
If it's time to go,
For some reason we talk like that.
I don't know why, but that
if it's time to go, it's time to go. I'll just leave it at that. I wouldn't put myself in a robot.
I'm going in a robot. Why not? I have my homeboy, my human homeboy that fucking grease me up when I need some, some work on my joints, my robot joints.
Do that. That's like the equivalent of giving dab.
I feel. I feel like
that's
as
an
a
insider.
robot, you'll be
That's
limited.
inside. I won't even explain that.
As a robot, you'll be limited and you won't be able to enjoy certain things.
I think
there's
we're
probably
more,
one
what?
thing
we're
that I'm
more
thinking-
limited as
Sex.
humans.
Yeah, Richie had it. Sex. You can't have
Oh, yeah,
sex
you
as a
can't
robot.
fuck. Who's to say they might throw on a robot dick on a robot?
A robot dick on a robot.
Robot dick, robot puss. There's already fucking fake pussies out
A lot
there.
of grinding there.
There's
It just doesn't.
after tonight. We all getting robot pussy.
Instead of like a bottle of KY jelly, it's a little oil
I'm
can.
disrespecting Usher pressing that button every time we're saying some stupid shit. My fault, yeah.
That's your fault. You're doing it.
Whatever, nigga. Hey, after tonight, so they got dildos, they got big vaginas, so might as well just throw them on some robots and let's have some fun tonight, baby. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey,
Call me old fashioned, but
Whoa, put your input in. Come on. What are your thoughts on this?
You eating some robot pussy, nigga? Electrocute your tongue.
Now this
hell yeah.
It's deep. I'm gonna tell you.
It's deep.
What a beautiful water sign girl told to me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's more to life than your physical form. Know what I'm saying? Yo, I could be changing the game, spitting vocals through metal. I'm making it hot right now.
Nah, see, when I want to see some
Don't
ass
fucking
shaking
play it,
from
son.
Meg, you can't have it in a robot.
That's true.
Yeah. No, robot cheeks ain't doing all that.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little blocky, a little cold.
No, but have you guys actually seen like the robot dog? The movements of that robot dog is insane.
Yeah. Over time,
And I
there
think
may
it's
just
here.
be
So you don't
like.
think they can make an ass shake if they can make that dog do what it does?
Oh yeah, they can.
No.
Not to bring up like. I don't want to sound weird, but like the movie The Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, like. He had like the skin, like the human body, like over the metal. So
Yeah.
it could be a little different, but it's still weird. And
I'm not putting it past these motherfuckers.
Listen, like I said, if it's time, it's time.
Yeah. If LeBron James can play till he's 40,
We weren't made to live forever, so why do it? Ear high five.
all right, fucking man. I think we can wrap up right there. Shout out Robot Pussy.
Wait, did Richie? I don't think Richie ever said. Oh no, he did. He asked. us
Oh yeah,
questions.
how do you feel about Robot Pussy?
That's not what I was going.
You know, it's a little cold at first.
Oh man, you gotta be careful.
If
That's
we-
it. That's all the time we got.
If we have any women followers, they're gonna be pissed during this episode.
I would definitely wear a rubber.
girls.
Is there a need? You can't even. If you're a robot in a robot body, and then the girl's in a robot body, you can't catch STDs, right? Like
I feel like rubber.
Catch a virus.
I'm not even
that's
talking
hilarious. I knew that was coming for some reason. That's great.
tonight.
So next thing you know, your file's corrupted.
Yeah, just a Trojan horse.
Jesus Christ. All right, wear protection as a robot.
Shout out LimeWire. Shout out Robot Pussy. Hey, and girls, if you shaking it,
JQ, you
shake it.
You don't have to buy
Shake it.
condoms. You have to download them.
Download condoms.
Downloading condoms. Situation.
I got this condom NFT.
Yo, all right, I'm done.
I'm
Be
done.
good. Later, y'all.
We going, bitch.